Welcome back. Today we are making the easiest stabilized whipped cream frosting. The secret ingredient that keeps the whipped cream stable is cream cheese. So I've chilled my bowl and my attachment in the freezer for about 30 minutes, and I'm now whipping up some cold cream cheese. Once that seems like it's a bit smooth, I'm adding in a cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to mix this on a high speed until it's incorporated. As you're doing this, you want to be sure to scrape the sides of the bowl because it is chilled and the cream cheese is going to want to stick to it. Once the mixture is fully incorporated like this, we're adding in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then we're very gradually going to pour in 2.5 cups of cold heavy cream. I like to do this in about 4 additions, and I focus on pouring the heavy cream down the side of the bowl to avoid it splattering. Once it starts to thicken up and you see a texture like this, it's time to scrape the sides of the bowl and do a consistency check. If the frosting looks like it can keep its shape, and once you dunk your spatula in, you can form a nice peak like this, your frosting is ready to go. This frosting is thick enough and stable enough to pipe on top of a cupcake just like this, or you can also use it to fill and frost layer cakes. I find it's best to use this frosting right after you make it. You could make it in advance, but I think it's much better if you make it the day that you plan to use it. This recipe makes about 6 cups of whipped cream frosting, which is enough to frost a small layer cake or frost 2 to 3 dozen cupcakes, depending on how much frosting you like to use. You can also turn this into a chocolate whipped cream frosting by adding 1/3 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder in the first step of this recipe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget the recipe is also up on Chelsweets.com.